Sometimes art is prophetic, and sometimes I don't know how to offset it. The words too authentic to constantly do what I do and augment it. Y'all talk a big game, can't tell if y'all meant it. If seconds turns to minutes, the ticking will tell all. Will you hold firm or steadily fall? Will you conform with the ways of the world, or will you give the world everything that you are? Make them fuckers move around you, kinda like sound do. Break out of everything that they had you bound to. You got knocked down, ho, get ready for round two. It's round two. Get ready for round two. Come back, run rap, run laps around these cats, jump back, kiss myself, still keeping me intact. Weird and black, they for that, hold up, steer it back. Weird and black, they revere that. Yup, you hear that?
Turnstile, switch it up. Young nigga raised hard and learned not to give a fuck. Young nigga came far, still never give enough. Coming with the flavor, delicious, so she lick it up. Bust down, stick it up, I put it down, so pick it up. Scud town, saviors, done some till he shift to musk. Stench so stank that the shit compare soft to us. Crud so dank, make your face much dripping, cuz club go shake when the bass gets to hitting ya. They ain't really hearing us, but they gon' feel something when the way is paved clear enough. I don't fear nothing but the fate is God's really not. Well, fuck it, got the world in my hands, and that's real enough. Fuck it, got the world in my hands, gold forms to touch. Might just spend it all one time to give it all to us. Yeah, give it all to us.
Yeah, this that hip hop body rock, hardcore karate chop, neo-Nazi nasty, not feel it in my chest. How could you wear that name? Must be automatic shame. He's an automatic lame, heard it from the best. Fresh flow, let's go. Plus I got a lot of heart. It's necessary when you dabble in this art. Grab canvas, paint picture, use them acrylics, paint a picture so vivid the people gotta feel it like the Kaaba. Lyrics bear fruit like guava, words spilling out of my brain like lava. Spills out the top of a volcano, and they know that A-Right is not the one to play no. I'm Kano in Mortal Kombat, cause the lyrics like blades. Aim it at your jugular when I'm on stage. Until you heard me spit, homie, you ain't heard rage. On another chapter, so turn a turn. Okay, got that out my system. A-Right on another planet, dog, you must have missed them. When I do it, how I do it's of my own volition. Go make my destination even in the worst condition. My crew's the Blues Brothers, cause you know we on a mission. Eternity of roses I make bumping in your system. I mean, banging in it, I'm still hanging in it. I got a gang of wisdom, I got a gang of rhythms. I got a lot of soul, I found the pot of gold. I'm wrapping that shit up, gon' sell it to the globe. I got some game to give them, they don't really want, but they really need it. And I want you to succeed, I want you to be free. I want you to remove every obstacle from being what you truly wanna be. I truly wanna see, and I can only lead by example. So here's a sample for me, so get up.
He's the one drinking beer. I'm drinking water. 2 touchdowns a game?
Yes, in the game.
You're tripping.
How you high? No, high
Super Bowl time.
I don't know what we're doing in the front office, man. Twiddling our fucking dick.
Ryan, I just need you to drink this.
Wide receiver trivia. That's what she said.
Upset.
Are those crutches?
You can see Ryan's crutches. What is going on, folks? Welcome back to After Further Review. This is episode number 136. I'm your co-host, Jalen Brown.
I'm your other wonderful co-host, Shaquille Brown.
And I'm everybody's favorite co-host, Malin. How's everybody doing?
I'm your other great co-host, Nestor.
I'm doing well, Malin.
Doing well. I just realized that you and Shaq use first and last names when we introduce ourselves.
Yeah,
Is
we've been doing that since like day one.
Is that because it's like a Brown thing? Like
Sort of.
last name Brown? Because then when I just give my first name, I kind of feel like all of a sudden like I'm trying to hide something. I'm like,
It's just not right.
I just don't think that like Malin Dennis sounds as cool as Jalen Brown or Shaquille Brown. Like, I don't know. But it makes me like stutter every time I'm about to say it. Like, shit, put him to the last name. I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
I feel that.
Okay.
Nestor's gonna be a something else when he takes his girl's name here.
Jesus. I don't even know Nestor's last name. What is Nestor's last name?
Well, I figured it wouldn't sound good if I said my last name and I'm from Colombia.
Look.
People would be like, yeah, he's definitely
Now we can know. What's your dentist's last name?
drugs. What?
Huh?
I don't even know what's happening
last
right
name?
now.
All right, let's take a opening cheers, gentlemen.
Cheers.
Nestor's gonna cheers us with probably some
Beer.
cough medicine.
Something.
Water. Here.
There you go.
He just fake drank water. That is like fake hydrating while you're sick.
That's a whole nother level.
Here.
Usually they drink water in the show. This man's even faking the water.
Actually, look, he was trying to put Coke up to his nose, but his water.
That'll clear the cold.
Clear his sinuses right out.
He is in Colombia.
Yes. Folks, if you do not know, we live stream our show every Wednesday night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to click the first link down in your podcast description, that will take you to the YouTube version of this episode. So you can watch the recording there, or you can just mark your calendar every Wednesday night, 9:30, tune in. You can be in the live chat and give your opinion live on the show. Or if you want to wait, a new addition that we're making to the show in the second half, when we do community comments, you can give us a call at 863-336-1193.
Do it.
So we're going to see how that goes. But if you don't want us to hear your voice, you can just type in the live chat. That's also an option. So there is that. Currently, game one of the Eastern Conference Finals is going on.
We're at halftime.
Yes. So if we're kind of looking away at times, that's what's going on. But got to cherish these games because there's only going to be 4 of them. So I'll make everyone.
All right. This show's just disrespectful. It took me a second to be like, all right. You can give some respect of one win in the series, but it's okay.
We will get into that.
Act like y'all won any of your games below 5 games.
I've been low key like the whole time, like when we were in Philly, but like I ain't nervous at all. I don't care if we go game 7. It's gonna be a short series. And,
Y'all have drug out your series more than we've drug out our series. Can we say that?
I mean, we play better teams.
Right.
We beat Milwaukee.
Without Giannis for 3 games.
Let's be honest.
Does not matter. Whose fault is that?
Doesn't matter. Well, I don't.
Milwaukee.
Y'all, because y'all
Say.
broke his back.
Right. You pulled him out the air.
We just
Yeah.
learned a lesson. Break your girl's back, break his back, break somebody's back. We're gonna win
Yeah,
this game.
turned him into Heath Ledger and Jake Gyllenhaal there. And
It does not matter. We played the number 1 seed. We beat them in 5 games, and y'all all of a sudden upset at us.
We're getting to that later.
I know this man is just.
Shaq's coming out hot.
Whose fault is that? Bringing up 4 games.
I think
I'm
it's,
just-
I think it's the 2 old fashions he had in his system. I want to blame
Right.
those.
I'm
Saying it
sorry that
on
this
it.
man attacked me. And I
He was-
became defensive.
Shaq was pissed off when he pulled into the parking lot and Jalen wasn't here, so that he couldn't get in here and watch the game right away.
Well, here you go, Shaq.
And then he was like mad for like 15 seconds until Jalen put it. He was like, "Here he is." I was like, "I have it on my phone, Shaq. We're watching it right now."
We're going to actually be talking about the conference finals in full.
Yes.
Our community comments. So
There's only
Stay tuned.
one. It's only one conference finals. It really matters.
right. First, though, we are going to be talking about the NFL schedules that have been released since last week. For those who are new to the show, I'm a Patriots fan, Malin is a Seahawks fan, Shaq is a Steelers fan, and Nestor is a Dolphins fan. And what we're going to do is go around, and we're each going to rattle off 3 games that we are confident our team will be winning in this 2023-2024 season. And then after that, we will also just give our what game we're most interested in week 1. So
Can I just put something out that I looked at the last 10 years of all 4 of our favorite teams. And when it comes to losing records over the last decade, okay, Shaq's team, 0 over the last decade. No Super Bowls, but hasn't had losing record.
right.
My Seahawks only have 1 losing record since 2012. So that's exciting.
I guess who has the most?
And well, I don't think it's gonna be very hard. The Patriots have 2. They've had 2 in 3 years.
We have.
But you guys also have how many Super Bowls this last decade? What, 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, 4 in the last decade. So
Right.
shut up. And then the Dolphins, 5. 5 losing
I
seasons.
figured it'd be around 5.
Someone lose some.
He says somebody in the division got to lose. But that's like Shaq's claim to fame, though. We ain't have a losing season. We're not winning anything else, but we're not losing as much as everybody else either.
You gotta find a positive and negative, okay? Might not have made the playoffs. But guess what? Winning record.
I mean, yeah.
You say that like it's not.
I forgot for half a second that they went through a 17-game season and you couldn't have an 8-8 record anymore. So.
Right.
Because that is some of them records that the Steelers have had. They have not all been winning records. There's been a lot of 8 and 8 sprinkled in there.
But it's not losing. It's not losing.
Not losing.
That's all I'm saying.
So
Mike Tomlin out there trying to trip up Jacoby Jones.
All right.
We ain't losing.
I've definitely seen that replay interview. Let's be real about that.
who would like to volunteer their team first?
Oh, I'll go
to,
first. Top
in?
3?
Yeah. What 3 games are you locked on?
Okay. There's 3 games we're definitely locked on to win. Both games that we're playing the Cardinals.
If I hear my team,
That is happening. The 2 games we're playing the Cardinals. Okay, that is week 7. Wait, what week is that bullshit? Week 7 and the last week of the season. So we got to go out with a bang because we're beating the midget Murray. And whatever the Cardinals want to do, they're like the blandest ass team in the NFL, and their new jerseys cement it even more. I don't know how you could go from the jerseys they had and be more boring and worse, but they found a way to do it. And then, there's a I'm just saying, week 17 we play the Pittsburgh Steelers.
You do.
Guaranteed W.
Lock it in.
The fact that I
Locked in.
knew I was going to my team.
100%.
The fact that I played both of y'all's teams.
Najee Harris is gonna have a bum ass elbow by then, probably by week 5. A little Pickett, and it ain't gonna work.
Yeah.
That's not working.
You'll be seeing ghosts by then. Week
Yeah.
17.
I mean, okay, first of all, Shaq's mad, but he's over here saying he's not going to win the divisional game the whole year.
He did say that.
So,
and
keep in mind, the Cleveland Browns are in his division, but he's that angry. But he's going to get mad at me. About
Why then Deshaun Watson be rubbed out and fully agile?
Well, there we go. Broke off the Deshaun seal.
He's been fully rubbed out for a while.
No, that man's in chronic pain.
I think that man's plumbing has been okay. I don't think we got to worry about that.
Shaq, what 3 locks do you have on your list?
My wonderful 3 locks. I do want to say one of the first games I see is easy lock is the Texans that we do play. The Texans going in. Was it?
There you go.
Week 4. The next win doesn't come along until we play a while back. The Packers. I feel like purely because A-Rod is gone, they got Justin. I have in their long-time quarterback A-Rod there. They're going through a growing pain right now. So I say you can find a way and win there.
I hope Shaq says the bye week.
And I would say the bye week, but we do also play the Cardinals this season.
Oh, there you go. There you
So it's like easy win the Cardinals.
Lock it in.
And besides that,
ain't nobody want to play for the Cardinals.
No.
Murray and Hopkins don't even want to play for the Cardinals.
if I want to say a close fourth, is the Colts. We play the Colts coming season.
There you go.
But I want to say the Cardinals.
Anthony Richardson, you don't think he's going to be? You don't think he'll be doing
No,
some stuff?
there's a lot. We got a hard schedule coming on. Let's start with the fact that we play both y'all teams. Then we got all divisional games. It's a hard schedule coming on. We play the Titans at a certain point. It's really not an easy schedule coming up for us.
Titans. I mean, they weren't good last year.
They're good enough to give.
They got Will Levis now.
Yeah. But I was like,
Will Levis.
Bye week would be a great.
His girlfriend's more famous than him on TikTok.
Right.
That's funny. Jesus. Social media had him dating like 5 people during the draft because of all them girls sitting by him, and half of them were his sisters.
Yeah.
I was like, God.
That's TikTok for you. Nestor, what 3 locks are on your schedule?
Well, it's no fun if I just say Texans, Raiders. So I'm just gonna say this. I'm gonna go a little bold here.
Oh, okay.
I would like
we
to
are
say
going to
you already mentioned one, I think last week, because you said that your team was going to beat the Jets on whatever day it was.
You
and
did.
we have to beat the Jets.
Or you beat them twice, though.
I mean, just picture this. They still have A-Rods right now. So that's go continue.
Okay. Okay. So who
Who
you
We
beating?
go to SoFi. We go to SoFi on September 10th.
Y'all beating the
I don't know
Rams?
why we get weird about going to SoFi. But whatever.
nice.
I'm gonna go and say this. We're
Place hadn't even been
gonna
open
hit a
that
little
long.
streak, and we're gonna beat the Patriots
Okay.
on the 17th. We're gonna beat the Broncos. We're gonna tear them up on the 24th, and then we're gonna beat the Bills on October 1st.
You do know Tua Skulls are only going to hold out for about 6 weeks.
That is
schedule,
only
right?
if our quarterback doesn't get hurt. By the way, no caveat.
This man be like, you know what? The hell with the 3 easiest wins. I'm predicting 3-0. Right out the gate.
And Tua's going to be useless after that.
My 3 locks. I am going completely opposite of what Nestor had just said on the 17th. It's a Sunday night game. You guys are coming to us, so we're winning that one. When we go to you in the end of the year, we'll lose that one.
Because you locking in the Dolphins.
Yeah, I say the first time we play them, we'll win that one at home.
Okay.
Then come November 23rd, we go to Germany to play the Colts. I think we win that one. Play them on the moon, we should probably still beat them. And then December 7th, baby, Thursday Night Football. We're beating the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Can we not pick my team? I sat there.
3 wins.
As he put out the schedule for this week, and I knew the rundown of the show, I was like, both these motherfuckers are going to pick my team to be. I bet any money that both these guys are going to pick my team. I just know my co-host, beyond believe. And I knew if Nestor had my team as part of his schedule, he would have picked my team too. Can't trust none of y'all. I hate this whole.
This is the same man that needed to chew on a sock a few years ago. And
But
he's
guess
wondering
what?
why we're saying
Still don't have a losing record so far.
still don't have a losing record. Might happen this year.
You know who did have a losing record? Since you started the show, just wanted to say.
Pretty sure the losing record.
Yeah, I think we had the losing record.
Dolphins
They
had
made
a
the
winning
playoffs.
record last year. They made the playoffs. You pointed to the wrong guy.
But yeah, he talking shit, but it's all right.
Hey, we beat y'all last year. We're gonna beat you again this year.
Y'all were sitting in the same position we were last year. It doesn't matter who y'all beat.
I'm
Y'all
just
still,
saying.
y'all still sitting at home watching postseason like KD. Doesn't matter.
Did we play you guys last season? This season? We
What'd
play
you
guys? Did the Dolphins play the Steelers last season?
They did.
I can't remember.
Yes.
They actually
they did.
did, sir.
I think the Dolphins won, didn't they?
If my memory serves me correct,
That's okay. I know that at week
y'all had that winning
17 we're
record.
gonna have to be at Miller's, and I'm gonna have to fight somebody again like we did last year. This is gonna be Geno Smith again, but y'all ain't gonna have Big Ben this time.
But this man upset because you won last time. So
Oh yeah, yes.
Yeah, you remember
is
that one?
Yeah, there was an overtime game.
Jesus. Yeah.
but yeah, be talking
Russell
shit.
Wilson
SRT.
heard. Yeah, hell yeah, I'm gonna be talking
What
shit.
are you doing? Sorry.
All right.
Okay, leave it to Nestor to be the one.
Right.
I'm sick,
Twister.
guys. I'm a little disoriented.
Okay.
All right.
Now you're a fan.
Let's go to the week 1 matchups that we're the most interested in. Malin, do you want to go first?
Yeah. Okay. So I got 2 week 1 matchups that I think are like when you're looking at the full schedule, like playoff implications, stuff like that. I think the Chargers Dolphins game.
Oh,
To I mean, he's at least got to be healthy from one game.
right. You're getting week 1.
Week one.
Going up against Justin Herbert. Sherbert, what the hell?
Sure.
You got some weapons on both sides.
Yes.
Okay. I like. You don't need to put that on. The camera's not even playing.
yeah, I'm
I
trying.
don't even know.
I'm trying to do my.
It's not
job.
like Shaq's acting like I have his head over here, and I could just morph over right next to Jalen at any moment I want to.
Trying to do my job.
So I'm looking at the Dolphins and the Chargers, but the one that I really want to see is the Bills and Jets.
Amen.
That's the one that I really want to see. I want to see Aaron Rodgers with the Jets, all of them former Packers and the Bills, because they did not live up to the hype last year that they were supposed to. Like they had some good runs, but they lost to some teams that they shouldn't have, and Josh Allen did some stupid shit. So I want to see how the Bills come out of the gate in week 1. So that one is probably the one I'm looking forward to the most.
Yeah, I'm just gonna ditto yours because I have the same one. I'll give the NFL a lot of credit because they know how to
They
get
know how to make a
these.
schedule.
Yes.
Well, except for the Chiefs and Lions. What the?
Yeah, as the opener, that was very odd. But they do a great job at these opening. Because this is the first Monday night game of the season, so. Like last year, we had the Seahawks and Broncos. That was the first Monday night game. So they opened it up with drama. This time around, we're going to have Aaron Rodgers open up against Josh Allen. Like, just a great draw to come right into the season with. So I'm looking forward to that. It should be just fascinating. But Shaq, go ahead, sir.
I'm gonna go different. I'm gonna say the Cowboys and Giants game that come through.
Okay.
They're an Ezekiel-less team going into this new season. I feel like Cowboys have a lot more to prove this season coming into it. The Giants, I feel like, are still a team that's like, look, we're still competitive. We're no longer that bottom tier team going into the division. So I feel like this being a divisional game going into game 1, I feel like this is a very competitive game. And we'll see if these two teams can prove who's going to come out and be a dominant team. Because I feel like in the long-term scheme of things, these can be the top 2 teams in this division right now of who can be who, kind of. And it sets the pace, game 1 of the season. So Cowboys and Giants, I feel like, will be the most important and very interesting game week 1.
Go ahead, Nestor.
For me, definitely the Bucks and the Vikings. I'm kidding. No, the
It's like a
Jets.
barn burner.
I was like, what? Kirk Cousins
Jets
and
the
who?
Bills.
Exactly.
I think it's gonna be a great matchup. I hope nobody ends up on a T-shirt, but I think it's gonna be a really, really great game. So yeah.
Can I say this? There are 3 games for all the things that we say
What?
that they do well in week 1. Okay. Yeah, I'm bypassing what he just said.
I thought.
I don't know what the hell.
What was his team? So we can clarify that. Are you going back? Is he commit to the Bucks?
No,
No.
I was
I didn't hear. I didn't hear your pick.
Jets and
He said Jets and Bills.
All right, I was about to say I didn't hear it.
For all of the matchups that we think might be good in week 1, there are 3 games that I guarantee you there will not be a playoff team coming out of any of these 3 games in week 1. Okay. First, you got the Panthers and the Falcons. Week 1. Just check it.
Doesn't
You
matter.
just-
Who wins?
doesn't even matter. Like, you could just not even play the game.
I'm sorry to the other people on the channel.
The Cardinals and the Commanders are playing week 1.
Once again, sorry for who was on the channel.
That's another one of those 1 o'clock games. They're trying to slide in there to red zone. So all of us that are paying for red zone, that's some bullshit. Because there's going to be some games.
I mean, come on.
And then the last one, this is usually a Thursday night game. Like, we got to get them into prime time, so we're going to do it. Colts and Jaguars. Going on week 1.
Is it bad that the Jaguars are
And I'm
better? The more
I know
competitive
the
team?
Jaguars are better. Now, the Jaguars, out of all of those 6 teams, are the only ones that, like, hey, maybe you got a spitting chance
Yeah, because
in your division to win it. But I'm just like, man, like, those 3 games, out of all the opportunities you have to put some good games up there, when you come up with those 3,
Some of those need to be on 1 a.m. instead of.
so I don't know. I mean, you also got, like, the Titans and the Saints. That's
It shouldn't even be televised. It should be just like you should have to go on the app and just keep up with the score in the app.
We don't have
it shouldn't even be.
Exactly.
It shouldn't even be on red zone.
No,
You know,
skip right over.
you know how like on a game you can simulate the
yeah,
season.
shows-
We should simulate through those games, like the computer system pick your score.
Like doing like a Madden simulation would
Yes.
be more entertaining than the actual game.
You ain't gotta sit through this game.
So if you're a fan of those 6 teams, Panthers, Falcons, Cardinals, Commanders, Jaguars, Colts, call us.
Right.
And
do
sorry that
Don't do that
you
to
don't
yourselves.
that you don't like it life. We would love to talk football with you.
Or whatever imaginary sport y'all think y'all watching.
It's funny that you said that because G Money mentioned Bills Jets. He also said Jackson Indy will possibly.
That's one of his ones he's looking forward to.
Right.
No,
Oh, Gary.
I love G Money.
Let's keep it moving then.
All right, let's keep going.
Let's get into the news.
Today's top stories and
We
breaking
got
news.
some stuff is.
This is wild.
Yes.
This is
So starting off, just on the same note as the NFL, Peacock will have an exclusive playoff game. It'll be a wild card game this year.
Stay over there. That's on the table.
I forgot.
This man still with us on the table. Thank you.
Yeah, we just hit a 3 and I tried to fist bump a Heat fan.
It's like, yeah, fuck you, bitch.
He still fist bumped me though.
I was like, for the respect of a co-host, I'll fist bump you. The best of believe.
All right,
So anyway,
continue.
Peacock will have a wild card weekend game this coming season. So if you want to watch whatever this game will be, you'll have to have a subscription.
Saturday, January 13th.
Yes.
If the Jaguars make the playoffs, they will be playing Saturday, January 13th. I can guarantee you that.
Lock it in.
Whoever is the 7th seed. Actually, it's probably going to be the 7th seed in the NFC because there's a lot better teams in the AFC.
Yeah,
So
probably.
He's probably be like, hey, whoever is the worst 2 wild card picks in the NFC, that's probably who it's going to be.
Slide it right
So
in
they're
there.
going to make a bunch of redneck people pissed off in the South is what's going to happen. But I don't.
You guys gonna get a subscription to
Well, here's the thing. You can get the subscription and then cancel it. Like, it
Yeah, that's
doesn't
true.
cost. So if it's your favorite team, You'd be like, well, it used to be free, so I'm not going to do like $7. Shut up. And you can get like a 7-day free subscription.
Right.
If your ass isn't lazy or if you don't have Alzheimer's, you can remember to cancel it after 7 days. So there's going to be some people that will get charged every month for like the next 15 years until they die. But for most people, like, we're already getting out of cable, and we've been wanting this, right? Like, we want to stop having to pay $170, $200 for cable just so you get all the sports channel. I mean, I was paying that with DirecTV. I was paying $155 a month, and then I was paying for NFL Sunday Ticket just so I could watch Seahawks every single week. And that wasn't even counting the MLB package. But now I'm using YouTube TV, which if you guys ain't got YouTube TV, you need to get some YouTube TV in your life because it is. I'm paying $55 a month. I can watch all the sports. NFL Sunday Ticket's going to be on YouTube TV this year.
I just saw
it's actually pretty cheap. It's actually cheaper than what it was on DirecTV, but people be bitching, whatever. And the MLB TV package I have is like $10 a month. So I'm like saving like half the money.
Right.
But it's going to go to streaming at some point.
Yeah.
So like, why are people complaining about it?
Yeah, that's the kind of the funny thing is like like CBS has Paramount Plus. It's only a matter of time until there'll be, I guarantee you, next like 2 years from now there will be an exclusive CBS playoff game on Paramount Plus.
Yeah,
and so on and so forth. Like just where things are going.
But like everyone bitches about the cable bill, right?
And
but then you see positive movement to where you can get away from being able to cut the cord on the cable. They're like, well, wait the hell a moment.
Right.
Like Jethro over there working at the tire shop is like, I don't have Peacock. I don't know what Peacock is. I think it's a bird. And he's upset right now. He doesn't know how he's going to pull up the feathers on a peacock's ass and be able to watch a playoff game. Like that's
Poor
who's mad
Jethro.
right now.
Shaq Nestor, any thoughts?
That was a little graphic. I apologize.
I mean, I completely agree. I mean, it's just the way of how today's generation is going that nobody wants to fucking pay for cable. Nobody has cable. If anything, my household just has Wi-Fi, and we stream multiple different services and it still becomes cheaper.
Yeah.
Why? Who? I'm saying who, but like, why have cable to this day and generation when you can stream and still get anything you could possibly want?
And cable goes out of its way to make it difficult for you to watch it on your phone or other devices when you're not at your house.
Yes.
That's the one thing I love about YouTube TV, man. I could just watch it wherever I want to be.
Right.
And cast it to a TV or whatever.
Just-
but when I had DirecTV, man, it was like, well, you're not within so many miles of your house.
So stupid.
So we're only going to let you watch 5 channels live, and none of them have sports.
Weather.
So,
you
you can get the Weather Channel, TNT, and the Food Network. That's what you can stream. PBS.
Now I can watch
as soon as a storm hits, everybody looks like freaking Mad Max from Back to the Future, just losing damn service. Piss me off. I don't know. What do you think, Nestor? I'm rambling here. I'm
I like
angry.
YouTube TV a lot. I had
That's
it
what I'm
for
saying.
like 3 months over there. And
Over there.
nice.
At home. You had it at home, Nestor.
This man, like, he hasn't lived in the United States for most of his life, and then all of a sudden,
If I
it's from
use
over
it-
there.
if I
Man
use
been
it-
gone 5 months.
I even watched Formula One. That's how happy I was. I started watching every sports.
I'm watching anything you got.
Watching everything. I'm taking. No, but I know Paramount.
What the fuck?
Some good things about Paramount.
Sorry.
And Peacock, I know, puts a lot of soccer. Which, by the way, guys, I'm extremely happy.
All right,
Because Real Madrid lost 4-0.
I want it back in.
So
Who did they lose to?
Wait.
I'm sorry.
Real Madrid lost?
yeah, 4-0.
You know, I was listening to Seattle Sports Radio earlier today, and they were calling it Real Madrid, and someone corrected it and said, no, it's Real Madrid. And he was like, no, but the way they're playing is Real Madrid. When they start scoring some goals, we can start calling it Real Madrid. I was like, damn.
So is Man City moves on in the Champions League?
They're going to the finals against Inter.
Ooh,
Milan.
Interesting.
It's gonna be.
That was the easiest 2 points I've seen in the NBA this year.
Yeah, that was really stupid.
That was smart.
I don't even understand what that was.
Let's move on. So going into the NBA, the Spurs, they took the first overall pick in the 2023 draft lottery, and they of course are getting the French kid. I don't remember how to pronounce his
I just
name.
know this massive ass 7-footer that they're gonna draft out of.
Bananas.
Go ahead, Nestor. What's his name?
No, I don't know.
I love how you try to bypass me like Nestor was very confident about his name.
I thought he was saying it.
No, this was talking shit.
No, it's Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama. I was trying to pronounce it before the show. Wembanyama. Victor Wembanyama. That is his name. You are talking about a man that they say he's 7'2", but people are saying he's actually like 7'4", 7'5", and he's not done growing yet. Yet he has handles like crazy. Like I watched a video of him crossing someone up at the 3-point line and taking a shot. Now he missed the 3-point, but you see the camera follow the ball and hit off of the rim. And then as the ball is going back over to the court, all of a sudden, this Victor kid, out of everybody else, he's the one that shot the damn ball, up there, snatch it with one hand and throw it down for a dunk. I was like, good God. I was like, how did he even get there? Like, he's fast. So, I mean, they're saying that, like, he's the closest to LeBron James that we've had since LeBron James.
Yeah.
I don't know. He's been playing professional ball. It's not even like he's just been playing high school or 1 year of college. But I'm a little miffed that San Antonio got it.
I am, but
You don't want to see him playing in good old San Antonio.
I just think it's bad for basketball.
Yeah, I feel that.
I don't think they have a good roster. I
don't.
think they got a bottom 5 roster. I think you want this kid in a big market. I wanted him to go to Portland. I wanted to be with Dame. I wanted Dame to have a shot.
That would be
a shot, like something.
Yeah.
Okay. You can't get a free agent to go to Portland. Maybe you could draft somebody that's not Aldridge or somebody else that's going to leave and go to San Antonio.
Force him there.
Crazy enough. But I don't know. I just really I didn't even know that Pop was still coaching the Spurs.
What?
I didn't. I thought he retired like the year after Duncan retired.
It seems like they have so many good assistants there that come and go.
He looks like the Crypt Keeper.
Yeah, he's up there now.
It just like, so how long is he really going to be coaching this kid? Like everyone's talking about, oh well, you know, they had Ginobili, okay, they had Parker, so they know how to coach foreign people. Okay, I'm like, is the Joker not a foreign person? Is he not from Serbia? Is Luka not from? Like all of a sudden, San Antonio is the only team that can get the best out of their players that are from another country, like Texas. That's what we're saying. I don't know.
I want to point out, I saw something interesting. So the last 30 seasons, the first pick, only 3 guys have won championships. That's LeBron, Kyrie Irving, and Tim Duncan, which I think is ironic in this situation. So, yeah.
I just hate hyping up, especially big men coming out of whatever league into the pro league of the NBA. What was the last big man that we saw really come out from whatever league into the NBA that they hyped up? You watch Zion come out of college into what did we see? This man become injury prone and hard transition to NBA.
More like horizontal, vertical.
I mean, but the thing about it is like he was also perceived to be the next big thing coming into the league, and then boom, he hits the league and injury prone, can't maintain. But don't get me wrong, when he is healthy and is playing, this man is dominant playing. But we've seen that it's short term.
I mean, he is lanky.
He's like, but my thing is, I feel like he needs to put on. It's the opposite side. He actually needs to put on muscle and put on weight to actually be.
But he's already so big. I don't think he can do it. But I don't think that he could bench press the bar. I don't think.
But KD is the only one who could maintain that type of frame so far and still be great. Become basically a 7 foot and still have the shooting range and do it. And
KD couldn't bench 125 before he got drafted by the Sonics.
Really?
Oh yeah, you had Kevin Durant and Greg Oden, both 19 years old. Greg Oden looked like he was 38 years old. Kevin Durant looked like his child. And I don't know what the weight they do. I know in the NFL they do 225, but I know that Greg Oden just pumped out like 20 sets, and Kevin Durant went up there and couldn't even get one because he was so skinny. He was young. He was like 19 years old. I mean, have you seen his calves now?
Yeah, I guess I could use my imagination to go back a bit.
Damn. So it hasn't really changed. But yes, and this kid's the same way. But you see his handles though, and you're just like, damn. He definitely could be one of those generational talents. Like he has the talent, whether or not he can stay healthy.
Right. I'm interested. It's just like you said, it's unfortunate he'll be in San Antonio because I can't tell the last time I watched the Spurs play a game. So
yeah. I don't know. It might have been the last time they beat the Heat in the
probably
finals.
Now, let's go on to the next piece of news here. All right, here we go. Reoccurring name here. Ja Morant. He's back up in the news for flashing another gun on his friend's Instagram Live. It's not Groundhog's Day, folks.
I hate this man so much with a passion. I don't want to say take this man's job, but can we not see this man again in the NBA? This man, here's my
so
thing.
You do want to take the
But here's my thing. My thing about that, he clearly has
so many words.
This man clearly has zero respect for his job and his opportunity in the league. Not realizing there are millions of Americans across the league that play basketball that would gladly want to play in the NBA. He gets there, not only suffers one time for doing the same shit, it gets suspended, then comes back and does the same shit again. It's kind of like you just clearly don't give a shit about being in the NBA. You clearly want to be there for the hype, the drama. So it's like, you know what? Since you don't give a shit about being this job that 20,000 millions of people would rather be into, don't come back. Do what you want to do. Be a gangbanger as much as you want to be.
Clarence.
Yeah, Clarence. Be a part of the ops. Gangbang, sell drugs, do all that. Because that's clearly what you want to do. And you'll take somebody else in the draft that actually wants to play in the NBA, who actually lived that life, that knows better, that actually wants to play. Not Mr. I went to a private school, lived my best life, and did all that. Stop fucking around with when you got opportunities and at some point one of the better players in the league right now. So it's just my problem of homeboy's wasting opportunity in a life to flex on a life he never probably lived.
Never did.
For what reason? Who's respect he's trying to gain?
Right. Like who?
Yeah.
I don't know the dumbass people that are around him.
But my thing is,
first of all, like why are any of his friends video anything they ever do? Much less put it on a social media. If I would have shot the guy that posted the video. I'd have pulled the gun back out and shot him. I would like at the end of the video, you see Ja put the gun down and him put the video down at the same time. I'm like, you dumb ass people.
Yeah. Well, they were on live, so
yeah, they're going live doing dumb shit in a car. Why?
I made a video about this a couple of days ago, but I was basically just saying, like, he's Gen Z, and this is just what they do. Like, everything has to be on camera, and it's like, you didn't necessarily get in trouble because of you in the car with your homie with the gun out. It's because we knew about it. Like, it's on camera. Like, if you want to go do that privately, then go do that privately, and if we don't know whatever happened, then it's probably not an issue.
Yeah.
But why does it have to be on camera?
Listen, I show my friends guns that I have. You know what I don't do? I don't do it while I'm driving down the interstate at God knows what speed, pumping up music and waving it around. That's what I don't do.
Yeah.
Now, has he broken a law? No.
Right.
Is he going to get in trouble? Yes. Adam Silver has already said that he's shocked that it happened.
Really?
And he also he made some sort of mention. I can't remember the exact words he used, but they're obviously doing an investigation. But he pretty much let it be known that the hammer is going to come down on this.
Yeah.
Like they backed him. They believed all the bullshit, all the 2-week counseling. I'm away from the team and you know I'm better now. No, you're not. No, you're not. Now, why is Smart out of the game? I don't like that Smart.
I don't know. It's not good though.
That is not
Why
good.
is Peyton Pritchard on Jimmy?
I don't know, Jimmy. Why are we letting everybody alone at the 3 too? I don't understand why we doing that.
Please get it together, boss.
No, y'all can't have it. Y'all keep doing what you're doing. Y'all doing great.
Oh, we do. I mean, but listen, hey, is it going to shake my confidence if we lose this game?
Don't you worry.
No, we just.
It's all right.
That's fine.
And I'm thinking the same thing.
You're just fine.
And I'm thinking the same thing.
No, you're not. This man, the entire time we've ever been talking, there's a lot of what ifs, possibility, maybe, should, could, voodoo doll,
Me and my
pin pricking going to the finals. But
Me and my
when you
3%.
you guys beat us in 7 games and we just got to take you guys to 7. Like, that's his mentality right now.
3%.
This man don't believe they're actually going to win. We know damn
3%.
sure that Nestor doesn't believe they're going to win.
You knew that 2 series ago that Nestor didn't
Speaking
believe
of
us.
Nestor, what do you think of John Moran?
No, I hope he goes with over to Taiwan with Dwight Howard. That's what I hope he
The
does.
Taiwan Tigers.
Did you guys
Do
see
I
that
heard
video? That
drama
video of Dwight
around.
Howard trying to get him recruit people?
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be over
They're
the
like,
gang
what,
banging in
6 and
Taiwan.
Going to get a bunch of those people.
The Asian gang going on over there.
It'll be the next Tokyo Drift.
Gang, my brother.
Hitting another.
The funniest part about this was when he I don't know if you saw his apology letter that he put out, but you know the internet is undefeated, so people like basically copy and pasted his apology letter because it just seemed very not him. And he clearly, like, someone put it into ChatGPT, and it was the exact response of, like, if you prompted ChatGPT to give you an apology letter. And it was, like, verbatim word for word.
He said, ain't nobody going to believe me, but I take responsibility for my actions. I'm getting better. I'm like, sir, stop.
There you go, kids.
How you
doing his
get
homework.
suspended when your team's at home?
You're not even
Like,
involved with
how you're not even playing and you're suspended.
For the same thing that
that suspended you the first time.
you got
Like-
away with.
That's like Deshaun. All of a sudden you hear Deshaun getting rubbed out again. It's like, motherfucker, it's even NFL season, y'all. We're still getting in trouble. What are you doing?
Like Clarence, get your shit together.
Exactly.
Just stop. You're not that hard.
All right. So people that actually got fired, Monty Williams and Doc Rivers both lost their jobs. I will say I felt like Monty Williams should have been given another year. Doc had to go, but I feel like Monty should have given him just one more year to
Why did Doc have to go though?
Well, when you blow another
I can't put
another playoff series.
I can't put that on Doc though.
No, I can't either because listen, his MVP scored 15 points.
That's what I'm saying. As
And
much
his former MVP scored 9 points.
that's what I'm saying. We voted for this man as
Like-
MVP, and then this man come out here and muff the whole entire next game after that.
Like he made everybody.
If his name
look
was not
stupid.
Doc Rivers, okay, but when you look at his track record, he does have a history
of losing game 7s, yes. But
Right.
how often do you have 2 MVPs
Now that is an anomaly. I will say that.
score 24 points combined?
Very odd.
I'm like, yo,
Like I mean, come on. Like, they blew the brakes off of him because Embiid and Harden, like, okay, so I was wrong when I said that Harden wasn't going to give us another 40-point game because he did. He did. And they beat us when he did it.
Right.
But that is exactly what they needed. They needed another 40-point game from Harden to be able to beat us because Embiid played terrible in the playoffs, not just the series, the playoffs.
Yeah. Yep.
You have the MVP playing like shit, and all of a sudden it's Doc's fault.
That's my thing.
Yeah. Isn't he?
I mean, come on.
I think he's still the only MVP winner to not make the conference championship.
I mean, I think he's the only broke ass MVP that.
I think it's great play calling, poor execution. This team, in theory,
Great play calling. But they had the most boring offense, probably besides the Knicks, in the whole
playoffs. Here's my
playoffs.
thing: when you got two MVPs on your team, do you need the most complicated, over done off? For what reason? I feel like you guys can do basic play calling,
Well,
because
what's
of
this
the
you
skill-
guys thing? This ain't. I'm not a.
The fact that you still got us in this fucking thing is,
I know.
Listen,
See how
and
this
it,
man
we're
gonna
winning.
disrespect
Our
his
winning
own team again.
We are winning right now.
right. But Eric
But he
Spoelstra draws
still-
up some great. Like you guys run a good offense, clearly.
But he still found a way to disrespect his own team.
I don't
The
know
fact that
how.
We're still playing. I mean, this is
I
what I'm
don't
talking
know
about with
how.
these Heat fans, man. I don't.
First of all, don't say Heat
don't
fans
get
because
it.
there was only one Heat fan.
No
on
Heat
the
fans.
show.
Fans.
One Heat. There's,
Yeah, there's only one Heat fan.
there's only one Heat fan on the show. Nestor's wish-washing depending on what's going on. This man can't even tolerate the Heat so bad that he can't even stay in the country. This man's like, fuck it, I'm going to Columbia. I'll figure it out.
TikTok live. That is dedication.
This man's watching out this show off a bit TikTok live.
Somebody going like this.
Man, waxing this shit while filming this and getting y'all views off of this.
Nestor, do you have any thoughts on either one of these gentlemen losing their job?
I know they're thinking about bringing in Monty Williams to Philly, or like he's on the list, or
They'll just
Mike
trade
D'Antoni.
places.
So I'm guessing. So Mike D'Antoni's like, I'm guessing it's for Harden, but I don't know why you would do that. I don't know why you would try.
It's Harden.
Like,
He's done well for
Yeah,
the
but
past
he's
two
old.
teams.
Yeah, I've been hearing that Harden might go back to Houston.
Right.
Like they didn't win like 20 something games last season, so
Look at that. They didn't get an open, uncontested third. It's amazing.
you imagine Ja Morant goes to Taiwan and then Dwight Howard goes to Houston. He's like, oh, what the fuck? That'd be the worst thing ever. He deserves that, by the way.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I guess that will do it for the news there. Drama filled.
I mean, there's been 3 head coaches fired
Who was
in the
third?
playoffs. Milwaukee's coach.
Oh, that's
Got
right.
canned.
I forgot. I completely forgot about it.
I'm like, you got three head coaches that are coaching good teams. And they're like, nah.
Yeah.
fuck you.
And a lot of them shot the bed.
one of them underperformed when they should have.
Well, yeah,
See, again, he's like, we only won because like the Heat only advanced because the other team underperformed. That's what, it's like Shaq does this shit all the time.
Did I say my team?
Does he not?
You mentioned 3
Well,
teams.
who else did they underperform
We
against?
know which one you're talking about, Shaq.
76
He
is-
tried to catch himself. He got
76.
halfway through it and he tried to like trail. He was like, well, one team underperformed. I mean,
76 is
But they-
underperformed. They could have won Game 7.
this man.
We could have been versus 76
No,
right now.
you were talking about Milwaukee. Shut up.
It my fault y'all got one good player on your team, and y'all trying to thrive off of that.
You got one good player. He just
guess
not
what?
hurt.
Ours is more consistent than y'all, so
Yeah, I mean Lowry is hitting some shots too. That's some bullshit.
you got a chubby 5 footer scoring points. That's all that matters.
We need to go to break
yeah.
before Shaq decides to low key shit on his own team again. But yeah, get mad at Nestor when he does it.
Difference is, I at the end of the day will always say I love Miami Heat. They are my team, and I will represent them.
Shaq will always pledge his allegiance, and he's saying that.
Oh,
Nestor
100%. Dogged
will
them out,
not.
but then after the insult, Love
as what he always does with the Steelers. Too.
Love this team.
I think there's only been one show that I've been on where he's actually talked positive about his own squad the entire show.
I will live and die
Can't
by
recall
this.
that show, but-
I will live and die by this.
I think it was like episode 80 something.
12, 2.
Not 12. Definitely wasn't 12. And it wasn't the week you had to eat the sock either.
That was Pittsburgh.
Even after he beat the Seahawks, he was still pissed that it had to go to overtime. I remember him talking shit about it.
Can I not say it?
Yeah.
The fact that it takes us 5 quarters to beat y'all, upsetting.
Without Russell Wilson. That was backup Geno.
Right,
Smith,
right.
by the
That
way.
was
backup
not starting Geno.
That was not starting Geno. That wasn't playoff. That wasn't 69.8 completion percentage Geno. That was like the New York Jets Geno that we had going up against y'all.
All right, folks.
Goddamn fumble.
We're going to go to a break. When we come back, we will have G Money on the other side. We're doing community comments, and we're doing the ride or die in 5. So we'll be back in 10 minutes.
Hey. Yeah. Hey. On my way to the boat like I ain't just had on a coat when I landed. Outbranded. Perched at the edge of the branches. They don't wanna talk mansions. Mine look like a campus. And I'm all about my brothers like the niggas I'm sampling. I'll leave you red shirted like the twins from Kansas. Really living my dreams I used to have in my aunt's crib.
Celtics and Heat, the Eastern Conference Finals 2023 rematch from last year. Who do you think is winning? Me personally, Celtics in 6, baby. Of course I'm a Celtics fan, but even if I take off the old Celtics cap here and just give you a completely unbiased take, I think that we are a more just simply well-rounded team and a deeper team. Miami is pretty well-rounded. They are pretty deep, but we are the most well-rounded, the most deep team left in this playoffs. We take Butler and Tatum and want to basically say that they cancel each other out. I'm fine with that. I, of course, think Tatum's a better player, but in this scenario, if you want to just say that they cancel each other out, cool. The rest of the Celtics roster is simply better than what the Heat have to offer. Like I said, more well-rounded team on both sides of the ball. So Celtics in 6, what do you guys think is the result of this series?
Hey. Yeah. Trendsetter, band frame getter, with whatever. I buy diamonds when I'm under pressure. When I apply, shit don't ever let up. Yeah. Look, I'm in the cut, the boy in the cut. Jump in the whip with a ceiling go up, we up. All of this grinding for what? It's funny when you niggas thought it was luck. I cannot give you a pass if you play with my money and family and friends. And I can.
We got the Lakers versus the Denver Nuggets. God, that just sounds disgusting. I'm taking the Lakers on this one. Why? Because LeBron James in the conference finals is 9 out of 10. Forget all that Jordan 5 out of 6 stuff. That man couldn't make it to the finals during half his career. We're talking about LeBron James. 8-0 in his last 8 appearances in the conference finals. Now they are going up against Denver that has one of the best records in the league, if not the best record in the league. But the Lakers have the best record since the All-Star break. I know Denver still got the Joker, but I think Anthony Davis is going to make him into a joke. So I'm taking the Lakers to make it to the NBA Finals. Mainly because I want to see a Celtics Lakers Finals. Who doesn't? Really? Come on. Who do you guys think is coming out of the West? Let us know in the comments.
Did you know AFR is also on Spotify and Apple Podcasts? Click the first link in the description below to listen to the most recent episode of the show.
Monday Night Football, AFR. We out here. Damn right, Monday Night Football. Let's go.
odd reason.
Hepatitis ass? What the? Where did you fucking call yourself? What?
All right, how are we getting out of here?
Yeah. Yeah. Yep, in my white tee. Yeah, call up Mike Williams for the hype, please. They gon' white you before you white me. My boxes of checks, not my Nikes. Cactus, not no iced tea. Got them bamboozled like a Spike Lee. You need more than Google just to find me. I just call a beta, get a hyphy.
Incredible, general.
I just got the label just to sign me. Me and Chase connected like we Siamese. We been on a run, feel like a crime spree. Talk to me nicely. I see his face. Yeah, on his white tee. Yeah.
My opinion of Jimmy Butler, one of the top 3 greatest Heat players of all time, and my answers could be absolutely not. Shaq, LeBron, Wade, Bosh, and all those people who played before him on the Heat, who are by far, I feel like, a lot better than he is for the team and did a lot more. There's a lot more to prove before you even get to mention in that conversation.
Referees, you throw the flag, you blow the whistle. You not throw the flag, you not blow the whistle. We had over the weekend a game between Creighton and San Diego State University where a call put San Diego State on the line to shoot free throws and ended up winning the game, going to the Final Four. We saw a similar thing happen in the Super Bowl between the Chiefs and the Eagles, and it basically, the call put Kansas City in field goal range. So, were they correct calls? Yes. Should the calls have been made to help decide a game at the end? You let us know in the comments. If the Lakers can stay healthy, they're going to the NBA Finals. The biggest adversary the Lakers have this year is their health. If they're healthy, the way that Pelinka has put this team together, nobody's going to beat them if they can stay healthy.
If Miami can maintain their momentum and find a way to beat the Bucks in this series, you will be seeing us in the final. There's no question, ifs, ands, or buts about it, so be prepared to see us.
If the Celtics do not win the title this year, Jaylen Brown is out. Unfortunately, his name is always in trade talks every single offseason, and I'm assuming the Celtics would want to switch up this core group that they've been with these last few years. Seeing that Brown will be an unrestricted free agent next summer, they'd want to move him ahead of time to get a good exchange for him.
All right, AFR Nation, let's talk about my favorite thing that has happened in free agency so far. Baker fucking Mayfield going to the Bucks. Baker ball, baby. I cannot wait to hear the Champa Bay fans turn into Champa Bay fans. Going from Tom Brady to Baker Mayfield. I think they're only winning 3 or 4 games. They'll probably beat the Texans, maybe steal one from the Saints, maybe steal one from Carolina, hell, maybe take 2 from Carolina, I don't know. 4 games at best. But here's my question. How many wins do you think the 2023 Bucks are going to get riding with Baker ball? Let us know in the comments.
I'm going to start it off at the point position with Luka, then in the shooting guard position, I'm going to go ahead and put Steph. LeBron at that wonderful power forward position. My kind of up in the air pick is going to be Clay at the other forward position. Very iffy pick. And then, of course, I got to put the Joker there at the big man position. He's going to be in a wonderful all-star pick. Clay being that sketchy, kind of dark horse role, but I think the team will get it done perfectly.
I got sided with the East, because not only are they better, but Shaq's head sets in the West, so I'm running down the East for you. This is my starting 5 for the East if they were healthy and if there's the East roster. Trae Young at 1. Can't go wrong with that Bulldog. Durant at 2. Hurt now, but if he was healthy, he'd be starting. We're going to go ahead and have Tatum at 3. We're going to have Tatum at 3 because we're putting the Greek Freak at 4. You can't move Giannis. And then we're going to finish it off with Embiid at 5. And the reason why is because he's going to break down the Joker's rashy ass like he did last week in the All-Star game. So that's my 5. Shaq's head is setting in the West. I'll give you his rundown later. You tell us who your starting 5 for the West and East would be.
Remember to follow the show on Instagram and TikTok at AFR Sports. That's it, AFR Sports. Now back to the show with your hosts Jalen, Shaquille, and Malin.
This man up by 7. Losing his mind.
Welcome back, folks. The second half of your favorite show on the internet. We have 5 minutes left in Eastern Conference Finals. Shaq is getting
airball shit up last quarter.
He is up. G Money, what's going on?
He's getting very upset.
Gentlemen, like you guys, sitting back watching the first game of the Miami Boston series. But it's a good game. It is. It kind of goes back, swings back and forth. Kind of think that Miami could pull this out, which wouldn't be a surprise. Really wouldn't. Boston, God, in these playoffs, Boston has a tendency to lose games that, I don't know, they shouldn't really lose. I don't know if they lose focus. I don't know if they just think that we can turn it on in the end and win. But, they tend to lose games like this. Doesn't mean they're going to lose a series. It just means they tend to lose games they shouldn't lose.
Right.
I mean, they should have swept Atlanta. They should have beat Philly in 5. And they didn't do either of those. But, it's a good game.
Yes. I mean, I agree. Like, we have a tendency of just taking days off. I don't know why, but it is what it is. Yeah, let's get into the community comments for this week. So if you do want to give us a call, again, it is 863-336-1193. So during the community comment section, you'll have the opportunity to call us in. But once we move on, then the opportunity is gone. So jump on it while you have the chance. So let's get into the first video here from the week. So Malin asked who is going to win the Western Conference Finals. And the results of the poll, Lakers are at 67%, Nuggets 33%.
Right.
Somebody says Heart says Nuggets, Brain says Lakers. If I go over to
why is there Heart in Denver? I don't know.
It's a great question. If I go to YouTube here,
you ain't got a plate in front of me. That's weird.
Someone says a 7th seed has never made it to the finals.
Okay.
Nugs in 5 or 6. I truly love both players, but to me, being perfect in the finals, yes, LeBron is a great player, but in the finals, Jordan has the killers. Sir, what are you talking about?
He bring that up because I brought up the conference final thing. Jordan. Is that what he's bringing up?
I'm assuming
because LeBron is 9 of 10 and he's 5 of 6.
Right.
Okay. That would make sense. At first, I was like, "Wait, what?"
Right. Didn't understand.
But again, like, why do we care so much about being perfect in the finals if you don't even go that much? Like,
why do we continue trying to bring up Jordan in every aspect of it?
I mean, I did that.
I know, but I'm just saying the aspect of no matter what's going on. But Jordan, it's like, can we just talk about what's going on right now? The aspect of it.
I mean, yes, Jordan was 5 of 6. Or 6 of 7, going in the conference finals, and he lost one time too, and he never lost in the finals. But damn, like he never went to 10.
Right.
He never he never won. He never won a playoff series without Pippen.
Right.
Ever. How many no-name jack-off squads has LeBron taken to the finals?
He's had a few.
Dellavedova was a starting point guard for the Cleveland Cavaliers one year. I'm just
We
saying.
had Kevin Love when Kevin Love was really good.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
you
he-
have Kyrie
well,
Irving first game.
Kevin Love was
first
never
series.
good when he was in Cleveland, though. He was good in Minnesota. It was kind of like the Bosch effect. Bosch was great in Toronto. He goes to Miami, and then you're like, where is this man?
On the same topic of the Western Conference Finals, we ought to give our predictions on who we think is going to win and then in how many games. I'll just go out first. I'm taking Denver in 6.
Damn, okay.
I think initially, but before the season started, I picked Denver to come out of the West, so I'm just going to go down with the ship here. But we can get into the actual game one from last night in a second here, but we can keep going around. Malin, you said Lakers, correct?
Lakers are going to win it, and I say Lakers in 6.
Gotcha. Shaq.
I say Lakers also win in 7. I say it takes them all the way to game 7 too.
They're going to win in Denver, game 7.
I feel like we see a LeBron pop off, get a 40-point game, AD be solid. So I say Lakers in 7.
All right.
Nestor?
I agree with Jalen. I don't see them having any response for what the Joker's doing. So I'll pick Denver in 6.
And G Money?
Denver in 7.
All right. So on last night's game, it was a great one. It was especially the fourth quarter. The first 3 quarters, it seemed like it was like, all right, we all see what's going on here. But come the fourth quarter, all of a sudden we had a new game come into play. It seems like the attitude going forward is like the Lakers are feeling pretty good even after a loss because they got some things working in the fourth quarter. But what do you guys think about game one?
They didn't even seem concerned while they were losing.
Yeah.
Like they were smiling down 15, which was kind of wild to me. And yes, they made some adjustments in the fourth quarter. Now, the Joker did play out of his mind in the first half. He had a very mediocre second half. In fact, he only had 4 rebounds after the first quarter of the game. So they jumped off to this big lead. He had like 12 rebounds in the first quarter. He went nuts. He had like 15 points. Now, yes, he was, 31.
Wasn't it 31, 20 something?
Something.
Yeah.
And yes, and now that they're saying that that's a historic night, right? But then everybody's like, well, how are the Lakers going to combat that? How are they going to stop from doing it? I was like, well, is it a historic night or is it something that the Joker's been doing the entire playoffs?
Right.
And I don't think he'll be able to keep up that pace the entire playoffs. So Anthony Davis needs to be better on the boards. At one point, there was a 15-2 rebound differential midway through the third. I was like, I don't care if you score 40 points. You gotta, all your effort has to be on the defense against the Joker.
Yeah.
But if the Joker has a mediocre night, it's an automatic win for the Lakers. Automatic. He does so much with rebounding, dishing it back out. I mean, hell, you saw it in just the assists he had.
Right.
So much of what they do on offense flows through him. That if he just is mediocre like he was the last almost, third of the game,
the
Lakers can come back. So they seem pretty confident, and I'm still confident in the Lakers.
Okay. Shaq.
I kind of agree with Malin. As long as we can box out, keep up the rebounding game, take away the second chance opportunities, Because a lot of times, got a lot of offensive boards, giving them a second chance. If you can stop all that, those extra points going through, and like the Joker, that's really the main person. You can find a way to make AD find a response for him. It's a done deal because that team is another team that like revolves around one player. So if you can shut down this one player, the rest of the team shall crumble underneath it. Whereas the Lakers, it more so 2 to 3 players really revolve around Lakers, AD, LeBron, all that. So they have a lot more weapons than Denver does. So go ahead and that's my opinion. Shut him down, and the rest of the team shall crumble.
Nestor, you can go ahead.
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't think AD is gonna have a response for the Joker. I just don't see it happening. But people also underestimate what the supporting cast Denver does, like Jamal Murray, Michael Porter Jr. Those guys, like they move the ball well, they shoot well, so they're gonna continue being important, and that's how they're gonna take the series.
Go ahead, G Money.
So remember when the Lakers played Golden State the first game of that series, and I gave you some stats, and if you didn't know who won the game, you would have assumed by those stats that Golden State had won.
Right.
Here's some Lakers stats from that game. They shot 54% from the field. They shot 45% from three-point land and 88% from the free throw line. In the playoffs, when Davis has scored 25 points and 10 boards, they've won in every game. He did 40 points and 10 boards, they didn't win. When one, either Davis or James is playing 40 minutes, the other one's playing close to or 40 minutes, they won those games. Davis played 40 minutes, James played 39 minutes. They did not win. Their bench isn't that good. And so if you have an off night with Davis, and as we all know, Davis will ball out one game, and then next game he disappears. Is he going to be able to put back-to-back 40-point games, and is LeBron going to step his game up and score 35 points?
Right.
I mean, what the Lakers did, and I'm going to give them credit, in the second half, they pulled AD off of the Joker, and he played kind of like a wing role.
Right.
They put that other kid, Howard, come and help me out with his name.
Hachimura,
thank you. They put him, who's a smaller guy, but quicker. And so he was frustrating Joker somewhat, and then when Joker went up, then AD would come in. I don't think they can do that all game. And game 2, I do not think they can do that. I think at that point, Joker will figure it out. And Denver will figure it out.
Yeah, I agree 1,000%. It was a great adjustment by Darvin Ham to try doing that, especially in game 1, because like usually you don't see adjustments like that made until like game 3-ish, once teams are starting to figure each other out a bit more. But having Hachimura on him also forced Joker to kick out to Aaron Gordon more, and Aaron Gordon just could not hit his threes. So if I'm Mike Malone, I'm telling Aaron Gordon for the next 48 hours, or at this point, 24 hours, just stay in the gym and just practice threes. I don't give a damn. Like, you don't need to be in these team meetings. Just hit your 3-pointers, because when Jokic kicks out to you, we want to make sure that you can hit a wide open shot. So either that needs to happen, or maybe they need to do a little more like dribble handoff action at the top of the floor, so that AD cannot just float around when Jokic is driving straight to the paint when Hachimura is on him. So there's that. But the Lakers, they really should have won this game. Like, it was one of those things where it felt like they should have just stole it down the stretch, because, I mean, if AD gives you 41 points, if Hachimura is able to, I'm not going to say shut down Jokic, but bother him. If Austin Reeves was shooting really well late in the game, it seemed like everything was going their way to just close it out. And I don't know about you guys, but it just felt like, I was like, oh, damn, there's a minute left, and the Lakers are about to take the lead here. and LeBron puts up a ill-advised three.
When they were down 3, you felt like they were gonna take it.
Yeah.
But those 2 missed free throws that LeBron James had,
Right.
the missed 3, which is boneheaded, and then losing the ball.
Yeah, that
at the end, I'm like,
turnover.
sir, you owe the Lakers
Right.
something.
It was weird from LeBron, but at the end of the day, it was what it was. But yeah, I don't like G Money says. I don't see AD being able to consistently put up those kinds of points. We all know he comes and he goes. Jokic obviously won't have that big of a night again, but I think he'll consistently be able to hit a similar type of stat sheet. And I don't know how long Hachimura is going to be able to slow down Jokic at the end of the day. So I'm pretty confident with the Nuggets taking this thing. But anyway, that's the West Finals. So going into the Eastern Conference Finals, as this game, I guess shit looks over at this point.
Yeah, it does. Shaq is about to blow a load.
Oh, I know. Look,
Jack is
man.
driving home, honking in his horn with his head out the window, yelling, "Go Heat!"
I'm busting all the way home.
He said,
Every girl on my inbox trying to tell them, man, my team, future NBA champion.
Now, I would like to say the poll: Celtics 52%, Heat 48%.
Spend that
pretty
3%.
close.
Right.
That was pretty ridiculous.
This is spread that came along with that 3%.
That was Shaq, freaking with all his fake IDs typing in there, going, "Yeah, Heat, yeah, Heat, definitely Heat."
It definitely wasn't Nesta typing in, I'll tell you that much.
As far as
I logged it in.
As far as the comments go, Jose Morales says Celtics in 5. JK Geek says Miami. I'm sorry, but Jimmy Butler finna.
Well, the name that Jose I didn't expect him not to pick Heat, but
Miami. I'm sorry, but Jimmy Butler finna get in a mode. 215 Native says damn. Okay. Diamond Crusher says Tatum too soft to deal with that Heat defense.
He's only 19. He's got time.
That's just sticking with his. He's only 19. Speaking of comments, as far as Ja Morant goes, Shaq is putting on a play right now.
Shaq is high-fiving himself right now. He's like,
fuck the Heat,
catching every
fucking
part of his
3%,
forehead.
fucking 4%. I don't give a damn what number you give us. It's competitive, my brother.
I can already see
Game 1, the Heat. Fuck you, Nestor. Fuck everybody. Man.
This man. He said,
Hit the old LeBron move.
If I had some chalk right now, just throw that bitch up right now. Anyway.
Well, if in case people at home didn't know, obviously Shaq is picking his Heat to win the series.
Oh, yeah.
How many games are you taking the Heat?
I'm still saying it goes to Game 7. It's a Game 7 series. I give y'all much credit. Y'all a very strong team. If anything, I thought y'all should have been number 1 overall. Give y'all credit
we
for
didn't
that.
win enough games to get number 1 overall.
But I'm just saying, as a strong enough team,
in his book, we did.
My book, y'all should have got number 1. Y'all a very strong and overall solid team. I give y'all credit on that. So it's not like y'all gonna roll over and let us win out this series in like 5 games of the rest of the series. So I say it goes to Game 7 and win.
This man's crazy.
Nestor, what are you taking here?
I think Heat
Celtics in
6.
4.
Especially if we can take away.
Heat
away
in
some
6.
home
He has
games
more
from them.
faith than you, Shaq.
Okay, this man
if
has.
we win the series, it's going to be in 6 games.
Yeah, if y'all to act like 10 minutes ago before this game ended, this man would be like Celtics in 5.
G Money, what do you think?
Boston in 7, because I've said this before, and I talked to Malin about this the other day, that Boston has a tendency to lose games they should never lose. They lost to Atlanta at home. They lost the first game of the Philly series at home without Embiid playing and with Chubby Harden scoring 45 points. I don't know. I mean, it's a lack of intensity, really, when you look at it. And yeah, I think they'll win. I think they'll take it in 7, but I think they're going to lose the NBA championship. Whether they play Denver or they play the Lakers, they will not win that series.
I mean, that's just mean.
Right.
Yeah, but it's truthful. You know, sometimes the truth hurts.
We're not
you know?
even asking that question right now.
That's
We're not-
okay.
Gary's giving his dessert order, and waiter's asking for the drinks.
Damn. Haven't got entrees yet.
Malin, give us some truth here.
Oh man, I got Celtics in 5. We
There we
running
go.
it back.
We forfeited game 1. That's all right.
It happens.
First of all, can we talk about Mel? Probably would have chose Celtics in 4.
Well, we weren't expecting Marcus Smart to miss half the game.
It's like this man just said the best 4-game series at the beginning of the show.
We're
did
fine.
not. No.
Yeah, exactly.
Celtics in 5.
This man said 4.
We got this.
This man said 4.
It's fine.
4.
How nervous you think I look right now? Do I look nervous to you?
I've never doubted you, but I'm
well,
saying
yeah,
this
okay.
this man said 4 at the beginning of the
if
series.
you don't doubt me, then you believe me.
I'm just saying.
I mean, the man
I
just said he don't doubt me.
I don't doubt you, but I don't go. Look.
Okay.
I say game 7. There's no damn way we y'all win in 5. You're telling me y'all win the next 4 games straight.
Yes.
That's what I just said.
First of all, you said 4 games in general. So relax. Your word means nothing
Marcus
to me.
Smart was starting at that point.
This man words mean nothing to me at this point in time. He said 4 games in general. Already a liar.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Already a liar.
Okay.
This is how the Bucks felt when Giannis broke his back.
I think Shaq needs.
I look at them now at home. Giannis got nothing but time to heal because guess what? Send at home.
This man.
All I'm saying.
Are we good?
I'm good. This man's just a
Are
liar.
you sure you're good?
I'm good.
I'm the one that gave my prediction, and you're mad at him.
I don't know why.
I'm just saying. Here's my thing. As Heat fans, y'all are kind of as Boston fans, y'all are counterparts. So by default, his word is
As
your
counter.
word. Yeah,
How is his word my word? I said Celtics in 5.
Y'all the same fan base, so his word's your word. Why do you think I'm so upset at Nestor? Because as a Heat fan, his word reflects on me, so I'm upset at him.
Some sort of strange.
He making me look bad. He making me look bad.
He said Heat in 6.
So what does that say about you, Shaq?
Oh,
You said
I'm
we're gonna lose 3
realistic.
games.
I'm realistic.
Oh.
If it was up to Nestor, my team would even be here right now. My team would be at home in Miami doing lines.
I would just like to point out that I said Celtics in 5, and Shaq proceeded to get mad at Jalen.
I don't know where the line was drawn to me, but
First of all, this man only because this man said Celtics in 4.
When did he say Celtics in 4?
that was at the top of the show.
Top of the show, this is gonna be the best 4-game series ever.
Oh, he did. He did.
Right, and then Marcus Smart broke his ankle or something.
Okay.
And I mean, come on.
I mean,
What do you
And
want?
then you said the best game 5, so he predicts the Celtics will win the next 4 games straight.
Yes.
Yes.
Stop.
That's what I said.
Stop.
Why are you looking at him saying I said it, not him?
Stop. By default, y'all on the same side of the table, so it's kind of like Nestor. So you need to come,
really angry.
you need to blow the dust off your passport and your citizenship
Why
and come
is
back
this
over.
man acting like his team lost game 1? Like I'm fine. I'm happy.
You guys are so calm.
I'm good. I know when he's like losing his shit, and yet they won.
So I'm not used to good treatment on this show. I'm so used to my teams losing on this show every time I pick them that I'm just like, the abuse is real on the show.
He's just not used to his team winning. That's what it is. I
Prosperity.
mean, let's be honest.
What was your
when the
words?
playoffs started, and they lost to Atlanta.
Your
and then
word-
and they had to play what?
man said,
They played
"What were your
Chicago next. And
Your
we all
wor-
thought they were going to get beat by Chicago.
Your
And they
words
didn't.
is that once the NFL season is over, it's your time to shine and you shall do better than me. So I'm just so used to the abuse that once NFL season's over that NBA is usually your time to shine on the show.
But I mean, I have. Like, I've done.
You are 2 games above me. You are 2 games above me. 2 games.
Perfect segue.
With like 40 games less than 40 or 50 games less than you. Betting.
Anyway, before the show gets too,
you've been 40 to 50 games worse than me. Well, how is this? I don't understand what is happening.
Oh, we'll give the numbers here so the viewers can
Man,
dictate for
I went
themselves.
1 and 2 last week, and he's still on me.
Can't
Like,
stand
he did
y'all.
better than me last week, and he's still mad about it.
Can't stand y'all.
What did I do?
None of y'all.
I don't know.
Y'all should know that NBA Finals is always the worst time for this show because we always beef with each other. I hate y'all during the time of the year.
I said Celtics in 5. He lost his shit.
Fuck all y'all during this. Fuck all y'all during the time of the show.
He got mad at Jalen, stared him down like he made the pick. Jalen didn't even get to make a pick.
Because he made the pick before the show even started. This meant the best 4-game series. Like the fuck y'all disrespected me for? Like we're not an NBA team too.
I would just like to add that there was a point in the end of the second quarter where Shaq was thinking the same thing when they were down by like 9 or 10 points. Shaq was like, "Nah, we about to get our brakes beat off here." I saw it in his face. He was like, "We're about to get the brakes beat off."
He
us
all
here."
but said it.
He was mad. He was so mad.
I'm religious. For the past couple weeks, I've been mad. Finals is always a mad series for me.
It's not the finals.
All right.
Still the playoffs.
Bubble rematch.
It's like when y'all see us in the finals, y'all get to be upset about it. It's okay.
Can we get to the ride or die in 5
I'm
here?
just saying, I'm not mad.
Right.
I'm totally fine.
Shaq, we need you to stop bringing up every
I'm not even.
legally binding word that we say.
I'm not even.
I'm sorry that I bring up the words that y'all say on the show.
What's this y'all think? All I said was Celtics in 5.
And he said Celtics in 4.
We lost the
Right.
game. I'm not even mad.
What were we to say?
Anyway, ride or die
I
in
didn't go
5.
lose it.
Ride or die in 5.
Shaq needs a hug.
I don't know. Shaq needs something.
This is why Nestor should be here.
It's like that
Damn.
little dog that you kick around.
Well, that sounds mildly racist.
Said you kick around.
Do we want to talk about the fact that Shaq got rolled up at work for
For
similar
making a black joke?
apparently, I hate black people going to my job, and that's not a good enough reason to write me up. I was like, fuck this job. I swear to God.
What is Shaq so angry this week?
It's like the fact that I got to sit in the office and they hear a white manager tell me how I hate black people. I was like, oh. It's like I can't stand y'all.
I just needed to hear him say it. That's why
I said it out loud. I said it out loud for him to hear me. So y'all
Like,
telling
if
me
that
that I
was
hate
me-
black people. That's what y'all telling me.
Like if
Okay.
I was sitting in an office, I'd be like, "But I'm black." Like, I don't understand what it is we're talking about.
I was like, I'm gonna sign this paperwork, but I want y'all to hear it out loud that me as a black male hates black people. But I'm gonna go ahead and sign this paperwork.
I wouldn't have even signed it. like it's a joke. You guys into humor?
I can't with this job.
We're like, you ever seen the Steelers? It's a joke. Look at it.
All right.
Be,
Right or die in 5.
be about it.
September through December joke.
I could not say Heat because Shaq would have lost it.
No.
Well, how we a joke? No losing season.
Exactly.
No losing season. We still
All
a
right,
joke.
ride or die. Ride or die. Ride or die in 5.
Not Nestor.
Last
Man
week,
gonna need medical attention.
last week, like Malin said, he went 1 and 2. The rest of us went 2 and 1. And our records are as follows. So Malin is 175 and 116. He's plus 59. I am 189 and 143. Plus 46. Shaq is 174 and 152. Plus 22. G Money 93 and 77. Plus 16. And then Nestor is 67 and 55. Plus 12. So that's where we are all at right now.
Woo!
Bless you, sir.
Sorry.
We're going to open up with game 2 tomorrow night between the Nuggets and the Lakers. Malin, would you like to go first?
Which one? Game 2, Lakers?
Yeah.
Lakers. They're Lakers. Got it.
Shaq.
They're going back 1-1.
Make it quick, Lakers.
Okay. Nestor.
No. I got Denver winning again.
He said, no.
G Money.
I'm with Nestor. Denver.
I'm with you two as well. I'm taking Denver to win game 2. Yeah, I think this is gonna be for the most part, a battle of the home courts. So, yeah. We will move on to the next game here.
Want to know?
Friday night, game 2, Miami and Boston.
Boston.
Go ahead, Shaq.
Miami. Disrespectful. 2-0,
1-1. Now? Okay.
Gotta look at Jalen for a fist bump.
2-0, 1-1.
Yeah, he getting it from me. I said that. I get more fist bumps than needed.
Nestor, tell me why the Heat are going to lose this game.
Just threatening to physically assault.
Let me tell you.
He said, "Let me tell you."
I got 10 reasons why
Oh,
you're gonna
Jesus.
take this game. I'm a kid. I don't have.
He's
them.
about to pick
but,
Boston.
But I will tell you this. I said Heat in 6. I think they're gonna steal another home game from Boston. So give me the Heat.
That means he thinks that the Heat are going to lose more than 2 games at home for it to go to game 6.
This is a wild series we got here.
That's insane.
G Money.
Boston hasn't lost 2 games in a row in the playoffs.
Damn.
And they bounced back. I mean, they bounced back against Philly, and Philly spanked the shit out of them. Boston.
Damn right.
Okay. Let's go on to game 3. Now, this is where it gets a little weird here because we're really future.
It's a little wild.
Telling.
Let's go.
So game 3 back in LA on Saturday night. Nestor, go ahead. All right.
I got the Lakers.
All right.
I'm bullish.
That's you money.
Damn, Nestor. We must be sharing the same notes. Yeah, I got the Lakers too. I don't see them losing that first game at home.
Yeah, I also have the Lakers as well.
You go ahead and give me the Lakers.
All right.
We're
all together now.
There we go. 2-1.
I feel sick for
2-1.
giving y'all fist bump at this point.
2-1. I'll be 3-0. That's fine.
The Bubble Guppies are all back in it. Sunday, game 3 between Boston and Miami.
Boston.
Yeah, Malin has it correct. Go ahead, Shaq.
I'm gonna choose Boston for this one. I do. Mind you, I did say it's gonna go for the long haul.
You did. You just
So
said
Boston
7-1.
has to win their fair share of games in the series. So I'm going to pick Boston.
I'm just looking when Nestor thinks we're going to win a game since he said it's going to be over in 6.
Got us in. We'll get him in game 5.
I mean, I'm
He's
real.
taking Miami. So Miami's going to go up 3-0.
I
rattle off of it.
And then Boston's going to rattle off 2 in a row.
I'm realistic.
This man.
I'm realistic. Y'all are very much an
I
elite
mean,
team.
y'all. Y'all as in Boston.
Boston.
Okay, I was like, what do
Fuck
you
you,
mean?
man,
you
I thought
people?
about y'all.
I don't know. Sounded very country and racist to me.
If anybody's country's a Miami group of people. Apparently,
I mean,
I'm
you already
racist.
got written up.
If anybody's a racist against us, especially this one over
we
here.
already know you don't like black people. I didn't know you didn't like white people too, Shaq.
Nah, if anything,
Yeah, y'all.
it's literally is there a reverse of that? It's like kind of like, but anyway,
The hell was that?
reverse black power. I don't know.
Okay, so he already made his pick, yet he's still talking. Nestor made his pick. He said Miami. So who does G Money think? Before we get
I think
over
Miami
cancel.
wins this one. I do. It'll be what 2-1 Miami, and then we'll talk about game 4 may be over by the time we do the next show. Sunday,
Yeah,
Monday,
probably.
Tuesday. Yeah.
It should be. So Nestor and G Money, the only people taking the Heat in game 3, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Last-
someone whose team won be so mad.
that is no Shaq thing.
He just sitting back looking like, say something.
I'm ready to argue at any point in time of this show.
Yet he just took Boston.
I'm trying to be realistic and go with my picks here in all time.
Let's do our last pick here. We got the PGA Championship this weekend. So just like we did with the Masters a few weeks ago, we're all gonna make a main pick and then who your dark horse pick is. Your dark horse should have some pretty crazy odds.
Yeah, well, what are the odds we're gonna roll with on this one, G Money? As far as like what a dark horse is, we're talking 5,500.
So, well, the odds I got were off of Caesars. So it's like 50 to 1 or below. If you're doing, 5,000 to 1, that's probably, you drop the 2 zeros off of it.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking that's pretty close to being 50 to 1. You guys are doing, DraftKings or something?
Yeah, well, I'm on Vegas Insiders right now, but I think it's pretty
close.
Seems like I don't think we'll be too far off.
Right.
So at least 5,000
if
to
you
1.
look at something like 5,500 to 1, it's really probably 55 to 1.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna go favorites first, and then we'll go back around and do dark horse.
Okay. I'll go first for my main pick. I am going with Patrick Cantlay. He is plus 2,100, so nothing ridiculous here. But he has finished top 15 in the last 3 consecutive majors. He's just been around. He's knocking. It seems like this could be his chance to come through in a big one here. And apparently this man is number 1 off the tee over the last 36 rounds. So I'm taking Patrick Cantlay as my main pick. Go ahead, Malin.
Okay. Isn't Cantlay the one that's making everybody mad on tour because he takes so long to play?
He needs his time to think.
Yeah, okay. He's thinking now. That sounds
And
like
then
a
smack a
Shaq
pitch
problem.
clock on his ass.
I'm going with my man Brooks Koepka again.
Okay,
is a favorite. He's been playing solid, and I'm doing this for 2 reasons. One, I think he's good enough to win. Second, I'm not gonna lie, I'm all for anarchy. So if a live player could win the PGA Championship major, I'm all for that. I want that type of sauce being thrown out there. So that's why I'm going with
We
Brooks
love the
for my
drama.
favorite. I'm all about it.
Go ahead, Shaq. Why is Jimmy Butler winning the PGA Championship?
I was gonna pick Tyler Hero, but I'm
Got
also
a hand injury. So.
But I'm still choosing Brooks as another side.
Okay.
I feel like that'll be my
This
best
man has bet
option.
with me 3 times so far.
What is happening?
He knows. He knows things.
I'm keeping up. I actually had time to do my research these past couple weeks, so don't give me your time.
Oh no, he just pulled it up on his phone.
I did do a lot. I did do a lot of research in the past 30 seconds, but it's all right.
He wanted to just check one last minute just to make sure that that's who he
Well,
wanted.
I'm trying to figure out like who my dark horse is based on the odds, because the last time I put Brooks Koepka as a dark horse and he was at like 3,500, that's not really a dark horse. So the
Nestor, who's your main pick?
I got Xander Schauffele.
Let's go, Xander. I think I had him as my main pick in the Masters. That didn't work out for me.
Yeah.
G Money.
Xander, huh? That's gross.
Well, so I'm going with the co-favorite for the tournament. You know,
He's going
Koepka is actually
Scheffler or
the
Ron?
favorite there. I'm going with Scotty Scheffler,
Yep,
7 to
that's what I
1.
got. Yep.
And Koepka is 7 to 1 too. He's already won a major. He didn't do so well in the Masters. I think he finished 22nd. But I still think this course is made for him. And I tend to think that Koepka is going to do like he did in the Masters, shoot 3 great rounds and then forget that there's a 4th round and say, "Yo, dude, it's not the live. You got another round to play." But no, Scotty
yes,
Scheffler, 7-1.
Okay.
Now, let's get a little spicy here. Dark horse picks. I am taking a gentleman by the name of Gary Woodland.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go see Woo Kim again.
You know, Siwoo Kim did not come through for me a few weeks ago.
He did not.
In fact, I don't think I saw his name after Thursday, so
it was pretty bad. He finished like 80th or something.
I should have went with Kim Woo Lee. That was the real pick, but I'm
too many Kims in the men's tour. I'm just gonna go out there and say it. There's too many Kims playing on the PGA Tour, not the other PGA. What the hell is going on here?
Switching gears here, Gary Woodland is plus 11,000 odds. I
10-1. Damn, that is good odds.
I'm just saying, man. Just throw around like $10 on good old G Woodland here, and I mean, hey, you'll probably lose $10, but you could possibly win, some good money there. So, yeah, that's mine. Go ahead, Malin.
G Money. What do the odds that Ricky Fowler have on the Vegas thing?
Oh, you're gonna take my long shot. 65-1.
That's my long shot, Ricky Fowler.
Yeah.
He's got to come through and win one at some point. And now he's got the porn stash. And he's older. He's more mature. I got to go Ricky Fowler. I don't know. I think he's loose. I don't know why I think that.
He could be.
But I think he's confident. Don't know why I think that. But I hope he wins.
That's the exact reason I'm going with Gary Woodland here, actually.
I wanted to take Taylor Gooch just so that we can say the name Gooch on air, but I thought Ricky Fowler was the better pick.
Shaq, who you got there?
What was it? Wai Yang?
Oh my god!
I'm starting to understand why HR think this man's a racist.
It's becoming a bit more
when he
clear.
tries to say a name.
Are you telling me this gentleman's name is Wai Yang?
Yes.
I don't know.
Wai Yang. Type that name in and see if you'll see a name on PJ.
What's his odds? I don't see him.
A lot of jokes. His name is Ye Yang. This gentleman here.
Yes. Who? Yes.
Oh, this is not him. This is not the same person you're talking about.
No, not at all.
He just said it was, but
Like yo,
show me what you're looking at, Shaq.
Shaq's on Pornhub.
I've never heard of this person.
His first name is initials. This guy.
I'm looking through all.
Y. E. Yang. He's South Korean.
Where?
Jack, where did you find this guy at? Jesus.
Sounds like Taiwanese.
Oh my God, he's 250,000 to 1. He's tied with like 10 other people as the worst odds to win this thing.
Got our odds of winning it.
1, 2, 3.
There you go. Put $10 on that.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean,
there are 20 people.
Around in a Ferrari.
There are 20 people on Vegas Insiders that are 250,000 to 1,
God.
and he's one of them.
Wai Yang from South Korea. He's got 2 career wins.
I thought he was just making shit up.
I know. Okay.
He turned pro back in '96. He's older than Tiger Woods, I think. And this man
God.
didn't even go to college. Said fuck school.
I mean, never mind. He's
All right. G-Money.
He's not even rated on the FedEx PGA
Nope.
Tour.
Got nothing.
He's got no points in the FedEx Cup.
G-Money, who is your dark horse?
Actually, mine is the same as Malin's there, Ricky Fowler.
All right.
Because that makes
Ricky
fucking
Fowler.
sense. That's not why.
y'all expect me to just
thousand.
Y'all expect me to judge sports that I don't follow on a regular basis and expect me to make sense out of all of it.
We didn't expect you to pick the bottom 20 from the entire field.
I mean, nice to do a true super long shot, but you know.
God.
Nestor, bring us home.
What's the limit? What do we agree on?
That has to be
That was
over
the,
plus 5,000.
The long shot is 50 to 1 or lower, or higher. So 50, 60, 70. Or like Shaq there, 250,000 to
Or
1.
go for shoot for the stars.
I'll go with Hideki Matsuyama.
Good God. This is like an anime character.
I would just like to point out that Yang is 51 years old.
What you said? Hideki?
Hideki.
Didn't he play for the Yankees?
His name is Hideki.
Hideki Matsuyama.
Matsuyama.
He just big Hideki Matsuyama? That guy eats children. Look at him.
Hey, he's fucking up Y.E. Yang. Look at his fucking numbers
He
here.
looks like he's a Korean member of the Key and Pool thing. Key Peel thing.
Shaq, what school did he go to? What school did he go to?
He went to fuck Fushi University. That's what he went to.
Tahoki Fahu.
Man trying to Shaq out here. Trying to sound like he belong, like he trying out for the Moana movie live action. You must start singing "You're Welcome." This man
going downhill.
Look,
Well,
if you end the show in the next 5 minutes, it'll still be the earliest show that you've ended.
All right, folks. You've got your money picks.
I would just like to point out again that that Yang has played in 194 events on the PGA Tour. He's won 2 of them. He's only been the runner-up 1 time.
Almost.
He's only got 12 top 10 finishes. So,
well, good sport.
There's a reason why he's bottom 20 of the bracket. Now, Hideki Matsui, I thought he was a baseball player. Yeah.
Folks, that is where we stand. Forget our NBA picks. Just go ahead and lock in these PGA. PGA bets. You'll be
that's so good.
Bankrupt.
Nestor's pick went to Yoshi University, so
your kids.
What the hell we're doing?
Your kids will be hungry next month, but it's all right.
God damn.
Well, taking Y.E. Yang, yes.
All right.
Kind of feel like HR is gonna have another slip for Shaq to sign tomorrow. He just insinuated that all Koreans are poor and they can't afford food.
Not what I said. I insinuated that if you go off our show, your kids will be poor.
Oh, okay.
That's how bad our picks
Yeah,
are.
kids will be on welfare next week if you go off our picks.
I'm plus 59. My picks are fine.
Oh, hey, look.
We do not want to piss off Shaq again.
Why not? It's kind of fun.
Not all of us can be
Kinda
Celtics
funny.
fans and ride the train all the way through, but it's all right.
What does that have to do with our picks?
I'm just saying your picks have a lot to do with the Celtics, so I'm just saying.
All right.
Well, the Celtics were one of the picks.
I'm sorry that y'all. I'm sorry y'all suck Irish dick, but let's go
There's
ahead.
one of his picks. You picked the Celtics in one of your picks.
But it has nothing to do with the fact that I'm a Celtics fan. It's just like I have to go with my odds. I said it has to go to a 7-game series.
This man picked the Celtics.
Y'all just picking
and
this,
yet talking shit.
but y'all just picking the Celtics just to pick the Celtics.
Nestor picked the Heat to win both games. Is he
picked them all the way through.
He did.
No, because Celtics has to redeem himself from his picks last couple times.
So now there's a balance.
Yes, he got to balance himself.
Stop balancing for us a little bit.
He just said fuck the he said fuck the Heat in the past couple weeks, so now you got to balance himself.
All right, we need to end the show.
But it's so much fun.
It's just seen so much. You went to a different country.
It's so much fun.
Thank you for watching.
Nestor, I would just like to point out that Nestor actually never said "fuck the Heat." He just never actually spoke up and defended Shaq when Shaq felt like he needed to be defended.
Which is the same as "fuck the Heat."
And then now Shaq is picking the Celtics to win a game. Nestor's not, but he's still saying "fuck Nestor."
Am I supposed to pick the Heat? If I'm supposed to pick the Heat in every single game, how could I say this Heat will win in 7-game series and then pick the Heat in every single game?
I don't know. He said Heat in the 6.
Mathematically, that doesn't make any sense.
I know. I'm just saying, who's the bigger fan? He said Heat in 6.
How do I pick the Heat in 7, then pick the Heat every fucking game from now on?
There's only two
it's only
games that
two.
you're picking here.
Anyway,
You could have won 3, then we could have won 3.
it is great to see y'all week for week, regardless if we can do math like this show does.
This man.
We all need to go to Yoshi University.
Y.E. Yang, people. You heard it here first from Shaq. Well, this man is in the leaderboard in the final pairing. Day 4. Jesus. 51-year-old Korean ass.
We will talk to you all next week.
Hasn't won a PGA Tour event since 2003.
We'll see you all next week. Have a good one and peace.